Okay, it's recording. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
One, two, three.
So this is what we're doing today and tomorrow and for the rest of our lives.
Hey everybody! Oh, we actually hit it a little bit too high, didn't we?
That's weird, right?
I know. Oh, I see. That's what changes it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, just go.
So,
Okay, we're just gonna stop a minute. But you don't say so many times.
okay.
Okay? You just said it like 5 times. Do that for sentence. Okay?
Let's just start again.
How many more sentences now?
We're awesome. Okay, guys, we're here.
Hey everyone.
Live. We are like giving it.
Are we? Kelly's pump up Tony Robbins.
Priming my okay, so we love you.
Hey,
And we're
everyone.
here to give you a recap of like July
July.
and what's happened and what's going on. So we've done library work with little kids.
That was really, really fun today.
It was fun.
What did we do?
So we went to the Central Library and it was a sold out event. And we had 25 tweens that wanted to learn how to frost a cupcake.
What am I doing?
We gave them some extra treats for the road.
Oh yeah, little,
You know.
fill their pockets with jelly beans and gummy bears that were of course vegan and you know free of all those kind of crazy allergies and stuff like that. Hugs afterwards. And
Yeah,
a
it was
selfie.
really cute.
So you got the selfie from that too,
I
right?
do, I have the selfie. Yeah.
So yeah, it was a really, really wonderful morning, and we love giving back to people like that, and
being a
yeah.
part of the community more and more, which is really, really
It
nice.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good. So that's one fun thing that we did today, but we wanted to kind of recap you guys on everything going on for KellyandErinn.com and also Kelly's Bake Shop and just kind of like life in general, like what's going on for the summer, things kind of happening and all that fun stuff. The first thing is we sent out a really great newsletter a couple days ago, and it kind of gave a little recap as to everything that happened beforehand.
Right?
So
From the sale of Let Us Love.
yes, which was crazy, yes, which was happened on June 1st. For those of you guys that still don't know, you can check out the blog for it, but
On KellyandErinn.com.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was like our way of just sort of, I guess, encapsulating what we dealt with as a family and being a part of the community like this for the last 7.5 years. And we made this decision to sell, and it was just for us to flap our wings and do what we needed to do more to our very core, and just share the business still with the planet and with lovely new owners, and so we're very grateful for that.
yeah, it was great. And then we also talked a little bit about my yoga class on June 18th, which was really, really fun. We had almost 200 people show up for it. Oh my gosh, it was really, really great. So she's such a pest sometimes. So that was really fun, and also stay tuned for kind of more updates as to, I may do another one of them in the fall, so maybe in September or something. So stay tuned and kind of subscribe to our newsletter and stuff for all those updates. And also, you put up the molten lava cake recipe, which is phenomenal, by the way. I ate it for breakfast the next day.
It's going
amazing.
viral right now. How
Yeah.
many people have made it?
People are loving
And
it.
it's popping up all over Instagram,
Yeah.
and we're getting tagged, and
Yeah.
it's really funny.
It's fun, and it actually has like a gooey center. Like, it's amazing. Oh, it's absolutely delicious.
Breakfast food. That's
It
what I
is.
say.
It is. It's good.
Chocolate
So
for breakfast.
that stuff's already kind of been posted up on KellyandErinn.com. But for the month of July, we're also working on a few other blogs. The first one being activated charcoal. To me, this is like kind of my new fascination, and something that I kind of I'm like addicted to all of a sudden is charcoal lemonade. It's so good, it's so simple. But activated charcoal, for those of you guys that don't know, is a really, really solid black powder, essentially, that has incredible detoxifying properties to it. Some of which I think you're saying at hospitals, they actually use it to,
for people that have drug overdosed. And there isn't really another compound on the planet that is as toxin pulling out of a body as much as charcoal. So because charcoal, the surface of it is very porous and it's negatively charged. So when you ingest it, toxins are positively charged, and so they attract themselves to this negatively charged compound that's really, really porous, and pulls it out of the body.
Yeah.
So with drug overdose people, they do use activated charcoal, and the activated charcoal that we choose is from coconut. So it's actually charcoal made from coconut, and it's fascinating stuff. Really fascinating. Erinn was talking too about. We were talking about it just earlier about using it to brush your teeth, to whiten your teeth.
It's a natural teeth whitener.
And it is. But I said to her, I said, I'm so glad that I didn't listen to her because I was going to use it. And then it said it's not good for anyone with crowns or implants, anything porcelain in your mouth. And my front tooth is an implant. And this torp would have made me have a black tooth.
So note to self, if you have all natural teeth and nothing that you don't want to be black, just you can use it. So basically, if you want to try it, it's really, really cool. You just basically like dip your toothbrush in the actual charcoal, brush your teeth, and your teeth become completely black. Michael and I tried it the other day, and you're just like black teeth, and then you rinse your mouth out, and then actually brush your teeth with normal toothpaste. So
I could use it on my bottom teeth.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's really, really neat. It's something fun and different. So
it's remarkable.
That is a blog that we are working on right now, and that'll be up shortly. So that is a charcoal lemonade, which is very nice and fresh for the summer.
Can you bathe in it?
Well, I don't know actually.
So I'm going to look into that because I do have some bath salts upstairs that does have charcoal in it, but I don't know if it was a different kind of charcoal or, but we bought that at Anisa Apothecary.
Yeah. So, you're going to be going away for a couple of days.
Yes, I'm leaving on Friday, going to Victoria,
Canada.
Victoria, BC, and excited to do that for a little bit. And as Erinn said, it's not work, Mom. So I'm being ordered to not work there. Yeah. But it's really hard because I love working, and it's not even work to me. I just love being a part of all of your lives and having some fun. But I'm gonna look at some maybe potential locations and just feel the place out, Victoria out, for potential Kelly's Bake Shop ideas or that kind of thing. And so we're going to go from there, but I'm just going to kind of wing it, going with Ken, and we're going to go to Salt Spring Island as well for a couple days, but we're visiting our friends, Tim and Melissa, Namaste Yoga, so I'm going to hang out with Melissa for a couple days, so I'm excited. I haven't seen her in about a year.
The following week, we're going to a little sort of like conference slash course, you could call it, like a mini 3-day program.
Maybe?
Retreat, I guess. Kind of a retreat, but kind of like it's a lot of learning.
Friday to Sunday.
With our favorite person at Kripalu, which is an incredible institution just on the border of Massachusetts and New York. So it's about a 6-hour drive for us here. So we're going to Kripalu to go see Bernstein, my favorite.
We're so excited.
I love her so much. She's amazing. Yeah. She's like an all-star New York Times best-selling author, and she's just a complete like life and leader coach.
She's just like the real deal. She walks the walk.
Yeah.
She's gone through so much in her life, and just challenged herself and her mind and her spirit to become a better person and a better soul, and then she knows she's been called to be a leader.
Yeah.
And she's got some remarkable ways about her. So we trust in her I guess her message.
Yeah.
And the universe has your back, and I think it's how we all should live our lives, because there's always this clutter in our minds all the time, and we can get stressed out, but we talk about having this love bubble around us instead of operating from fear and stress and chaotic people around us. We try to stay always centered in what we do. And it's remarkable how your life changes instantly when it's instant when you decide to live your life that way. And I know when I get caught up, and Erinn does too, she sits back and laughs at me when I get caught up in my stress bubble and I'm going hyper and whatever and stuff that I do.
Hyper, that's a good word to use.
Yes, spicy. And so then, and she sits back and she watches the show and she goes, is that so? Cool, Mom. Keep flipping out. Cool. And then, I realize how silly I look and how, elevated I've gotten for no reason, and it simply is as it is. So when you trust in that everything is unfolding and everything is happening for your greater good, you just surrender. And there's nothing more.
Yeah. Life just works in your favor. When you're your authentic self, you're able to be that to everybody else, and you're able to actually just be completely present. And I think that that's something that our kind of world is lacking so much, is just being present and being your real true self, and just, you know, getting rid of all that fear talk and getting rid of everything else, and just really centering into who you are as a person. So we're going to go see Gabby Bernstein, which is going to be really
so
fun.
we want to FaceTime from there, right? We said that we're
going to Facebook Live.
Facebook Live, sorry. Facebook Live. I'm getting too excited again already.
I know, she just got like so excited.
Erinn was talking about having snacks in the car.
Well, I'm excited. I always need to have food. Like wherever I go, I'm like, how's the food going to be? But really, how's the food going to be?
So we're going to be driving on the highway, Highway 90 or whatever, to get to Massachusetts and Kripalu.
So it's going to be fun.
So we're going to Facebook Live it from the car.
Yep.
And we thought we would just have, it's going to be a riot. So that's going to, July 21st, we're driving down there till the 23rd.
So we're doing that, so that'll be really, really fun. And then also we are working on some book number 2 stuff as well too right now. We're doing some more recipe testing and some more recipe development right now for the second book. So
it's a lot of work.
Lots of fun
cookbooks
stuff.
Are a lot of work.
All of the things that go on behind the scenes that nobody sees, and, you know, acknowledges, not about acknowledging, but just like nobody realizes all the little things, right? It is so we're working on that as well too, and you wanted to talk about maybe a couple things that you wanted to post in August as well too.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about hormonal health, and I think that it's a pertinent topic. I think it's a topic that no female can avoid going through in her life, and I've sort of talked about it before, that I think that our society does not recognize women as they get older as the age of wisdom, and we become more indispensably, you know, cast off. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah.
And more dispensable.
More indispensable, yes, correct.
And so what I want to encourage is that for women to own this time of their life, and the hormones going wacky and everything else, but to come out about it, because I think it ends up being a time in our life that we end up silently suffering, as opposed to it being something normal and recognized and talked about, and talked about quite openly with family members, quite talked about openly with you know people that your friends, you know, anybody that's, you know, a part of your life. And because this sharing part, this learning is how we can become better at dealing with this stuff too. So when you have women that are suffering in silence, you know, we can't say, oh, but you know, did you try this? Did you try that? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And you know, I find that my symptoms are, at 53 years old, I are like negligible, like really non-existent. Without doing dairy in my life, and I see women who do dairy, I see them suffer greatly with hot flashes and stuff, and I'm quite thankful that I'm not. What I find is there's this mental fog. I do know that I've got a hormone imbalance right now. I can see my skin sort of break out the odd time. I just don't quite feel like myself. I think my digestion is being affected greatly, and I've been reading about that too, the estrogen levels, how it actually affects our elimination and getting rid of toxins in our body. So I'm happy to write about it and learn about it more. So stay tuned for the next month or so of me sharing some more knowledge, and what I'm finding is actually working well for my body, and responding to this passage to wisdom, and to be this beautiful matriarch, I call it. That's what we shall be doing. There are certain cultures that women, as they get older, become so revered and so honored. They're the queens of the tribe, and that's what we should all be, and that's what we should be perceiving ourselves as, because it comes from here, right? Not from how anybody else tells me who I am.
Absolutely.
It comes from my state of mind. So I'm hoping I can share this with all of you.
Yeah. So again, lots of really fun stuff.
Lots of fun stuff
going on in the month of July.
Right.
Yeah, and at the bake shop too, there's always a billion and one fun things that our team and that we're kind of creating, and so we hope you guys will kind of like stay tuned and kind of watch our journey for the month of July and kind of see what we're up to.
We know we've babbled long enough.
Yeah, no, but we just kind of wanted to recap and just touch base and see what you guys are doing, and you know, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be away this summer as well too, so enjoying those moments with your friends and family and being present with everyone.
And so be sure to follow us on Facebook. So at Kelly and Erinn. We want to start
Instagram at Kelly and Erinn.
And Instagram at Kelly and Erinn. We want to be able to share all of our really cool stuff on those pages. So we love you all, okay? And we're going to talk to you soon. Anything else?
Nope.
We're over and out.
Over and out. Happy summer.
Bye.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I think too much of our legs. Listen.
Are we?
Why'd it just cut us off?